What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for checking in. It's so great to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. And today we're going to be talking all about why celebrities or verified accounts or other big accounts in general on Instagram are watching your stories. I've been receiving tons of questions as to why these famous accounts are looking at your stories, and I'm going to explain exactly why in this quick video, so be sure to stay around to the end so you can find out exactly why this is happening. So let's go. All right, so I'm sure you've noticed over the past few months that as you go and look at who's watched your stories, you see some accounts that are very out of the norm. You'll see some verified users, and then you'll also see some accounts that are very, very big in terms of followers. So when you go and you click into their page, naturally you're inclined to follow them, right? Because you think, oh, they're interested in what you have to do. Maybe if you follow them, they'll follow you. And that right there is the essence of this strategy. This is a strategy that's being used by a ton of big accounts that are doing mass story views. So essentially, they'll get a bot or some sort of automation to watch thousands, if not millions of stories in one day, hoping that exactly the scenario that I just said comes to fruition. So that somebody, maybe it's a smaller user or a middle tier user in terms of followers, will see that someone verified or someone with a very large following has watched their story. They're then going to click through to their profile and either interact with their content, which helps them in the form of engagement, or even follow them, which is their ultimate goal, to try to grow followers through this free strategy. And because of that I just mentioned, the psychology behind it, it's proven to be very successful, especially for verified users. When you're scrolling through who's watched your story and you see that little blue check mark, you are instantly inclined to click through, see who it is, and very likely follow them because you think there's a chance they may follow you. So it's kind of a snaky strategy, but it's one that's currently happening, but it will stop very soon. So if you're listening to this and you're like, hey, maybe I should try that, I would encourage you not to try it. And here's why. As you've seen in a bunch of my other videos, Instagram is cracking down hard on automation. So while this may have been successful for the past few months, Instagram is not dumb, and they know this is a free way to grow that's currently happening, and they don't want those to exist. So what they're eventually going to do is those accounts that are still doing this are going to get hit with the same action blocks that all of our accounts are getting hit with, and they can also get shut down. I've been seeing tons of examples of big accounts getting shut down with no reason and no warning from Instagram, and that's definitely going to happen for those who continue to do this. So if you continue to see people watching your story and they're big accounts or they're verified, that's why they're doing it. So I would encourage you not to follow them for that reason. If you like their content, go ahead, but be cognizant of the fact that it's very likely someone performing a growth strategy through the means of automation to watch your story, and that they didn't actually watch your story. They're doing this to try to grow and grow fast in the way that they'll literally watch millions upon millions of stories in one day. And obviously it comes through the mass numbers that people are going to perform that action and actually go ahead and follow them. But it's been working very well for people who are verified, again, because that blue check mark is, our eyes are naturally fixated to it, and we will instantly click to see who that is and try to get them to connect with us because that blue validation that is just so prestigious on Instagram. Be sure to like the video if you didn't know what this was and you now do. It really helps me out and helps the channel grow, so that would mean a lot for me if you could drop the video a like. So if that's happened to you and you've been wondering why these people are watching your stories, that's exactly why. Again, as I said earlier, I would advise you against trying this out because Instagram is not messing around anymore. They will hit you with action bans, and then it could even go farther in towards your whole account being taken down or a permanent action block, which is none of those things are what you want. If your goal is to grow your Instagram, if you can't perform any actions, that kind of eliminates the purpose of having an Instagram, and it also negates all the previous growth that you've worked so hard to achieve. So I would advise against adopting that strategy, but if that does continue to happen, you now know why, and expect it to stop within the next few weeks to maybe months as Instagram becomes more and more strict on it. So that's why celebrities are watching your stories, that's why verified users are watching your stories, etc. That's why it's happening, so don't be fooled by it. They're not interested in what you're doing in the most cases. They're just trying to grow their own page. I know. I was disappointed too. I saw all these verified people watching my stories. I'm like, yes, let's go. They're watching my videos. They're loving me. No, they don't love me. They might love my mustache if they saw it, but they don't love me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Keep killing it on Instagram. Keep crushing it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, I got one question for you. Why? Change that right now. Click the subscribe button and then go slightly over to click the bell button so you're informed every single time I make a video, because you just don't want to miss it. We're bringing straight fire every single week. 2 videos a week, one on Monday, one on Friday. That's what I'm bringing to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Have yourself a great day. Stay blessed. Peace.